Alright guys, I don't normally do a video showing what I've hatched out, but I kind of felt the need to kind of show this one. I bred a brown back to my super cinnamon, and I also had a regular cinnamon in there at one point, and I ended up with the super cinnamon out of the clutch. A lot of people don't realize this, but super cinnamons can kink, and contrary to popular belief, it is not due to incubation issues. I don't have any issues in my incubator. I've had all the clutches hatch out so far perfectly healthy, and then I get this one little guy with a kink. Is it my fault? Nope. It just comes with super cinnamons, folks. It can happen. You know, I've seen some pretty bad train wrecks. This actually is a female. Will she be able to breed one day? Probably. Am I gonna breed her? Hell no. She's strictly a pet, folks. That's all she's gonna be. Personally, I feel like it's irresponsible of a breeder to breed an animal with a defect such as that. Because even though she's probably not gonna pass that down to her babies could eventually pass that down to their babies. Meaning, like, if I breed her to something else and decide that I want to make more cinnamons and then take those cinnamons and raise them back up, yeah, I could get kinks out of it. Now, don't get it wrong, my female super cinnamon doesn't have any kinks. She came from a clutch of 8 out of 5. There was 5 super cinnamons out of 8 eggs, and she actually turned out to be really perfect, as well as the other 4 in her clutch. So she came from 5 good super cinnamons. It's just something that happens. It's no, you don't know when, you don't know where. But from what I've been told, black pastels, you have the same chance with the super black pastel. Something that basically, to reduce the chances of kinking like this, I've heard to go black pastel to Cinny. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of showcase this a little bit to kind of show everybody it can happen. When it comes to breeding these things, you got to take the good with the bad. This is unfortunately the bad part of it, but it happens. Here, I'm gonna put the camera down here, stretch it back out. She's trying to fold up like a little ball. That's what she does. That's what she does best. And I'm not for sure, but I think this might be a slight kink right here. It don't look right. Just where her skin creases. But yeah, that's the big part right there. That's a definite kink, no questions about it. Like when she sucks her tail and it curls sideways. But she's gonna make a nice pet. I got 3 kids, so she'll have a really awesome life. She'll get to eat high off the hog, and she'll be have a good home here. Well, now that I showcase that, I'll go ahead and move her to the side here and show off the 2 other cinnies. I did produce 2 cinnamons from that clutch. Of course, since I had a super cinnamon in the pairing, you're not going to get any normals. So, I got a really nice female cinnamon here, really nice male cinnamon here. Once again, the kinking and the cinnamons, the super cinnamons, that's just totally random. You don't know when it's going to happen. You could take 2 completely different lines from 2 different breeders, and you can still get kinks. It just comes with the super cinnamon nature, the territory. But yeah, I got a nice little female here, nice little male here. Now, the other 2 eggs. What did I get? What did I get? Well, look at that, folks. I'm just gonna kind of let you marinate on that real quick. Yes, it does say poop. That is awesome. He says poop. Alright, folks, what we have here is the world's first brown-back cinnamons. For those of you that don't know, I will be calling them Gryphons. So, what we have here is a Gryphon. Yeah, it's the same as a daggum gargoyle, but I gotta be the different one. Since I created it, I'm the first one, I'm naming them Gryphons. Sue me. Aren't those guys pretty? Look at those babies. And these are just hatched, they still need to shed. Love the striping on these guys. It's awesome. Here, we'll do a group shot here. Alright folks, that's it.